Hello, sports fanatics. I'm Kylie Wang, and I am back. I'm giving you a quick recap of the Ghost Picks handicappers last week, but first off, some quick announcements. The website will be down for maintenance tomorrow and Monday, but on the bright side, Jack will be running a 4-day special from today, Saturday, until Tuesday, and Chase has some awesome new packages set up for the new NFL season. You can check those out at ghostpicksats.com. Now let's talk about last week. In free plays last week, Derek went 5-2 and has been on a nice streak in the top tier in premium plays. He was 5-2 in top tier and 17-9 in the premium. Chase is officially sitting at 71.29% overall for plays this MLB season, and he went 19-5 in his last 24 top tier plays. He led the pack in the premium plays and top tier this week, racking up an impressive 9-3 record in the top tier and a winning percentage of 66% in premium plays. So now let's talk about the NFL. Now that we've seen the first few preseason games, I'm going to give you the scoop on what to watch for over the next 3 weeks. All eyes are on the young, as yet unproven rookie quarterbacks like Sam Darnold, Baker Mayfield, Josh Allen, and Lamar Jackson. Mayfield, the number 1 pick in this year's draft, played impressively in his preseason debut. His final stats had him at 11 of 20 for 212 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a 125.4 passer rating. He picked up another 13 yards with his legs, and he showed some real poise in the pocket and under pressure. One interesting play shows Mayfield looking from receiver to receiver before he chooses his target and launches a perfect ball into his arms for a touchdown. Lamar Jackson played a few series for the Ravens, where he'll be backing up Joe Flacco and Robert Griffin III. Jackson had a fairly good outing with one particularly impressive throw that was sort of overshadowed by his receiver, Chris Moore's harrowing catch over the head of a Rams defender. Lamar Jackson also put his legs to use for a touchdown later that series. Josh Allen's debut is one of the most interesting, as it seems he just might have the arm strength to bring the Bills back to playoff contention. While Allen's accuracy left a few feet to be desired in some cases, he did show off his cannon of an arm all over the field, completing short, razor-sharp bullet passes for third-down conversions and long bombs down the field. Allen had his hiccups, especially under pressure, but he didn't shy away from the action even when sacked. Despite many of his long passes going incomplete, Bills fans still had something to cheer about when watching Allen lob the ball all over the field. Sam Darnold made a beautiful touchdown pass to Charles Johnson late in the first half of the Jets and Falcons game that was called back on offensive pass interference. Darnold's response? Another touchdown pass to the same corner after scrambling out of trouble. He looked pretty good in his debut. Nothing too special, but nothing too bad. Meanwhile, Saquon Barkley made his NFL debut on Thursday night for the New York Giants. Barkley's first touch was a made-for-TV 39-yard run off a cut at the line of scrimmage. With the assistance of some blocking tight ends that created a perfect hole for Barkley to muscle through, the rookie running back took off down the sideline and used a well-placed stiff arm to aid his progress. Barkley rushed 4 more times for 4 more yards. Besides the debut of a few first-round picks, we also got to check out the returning Andrew Luck and Ryan Tannehill, both of whom missed the entirety of last season with injuries. Luck hasn't played a snap in an NFL game for almost 600 days, and Tannehill hasn't played since he injured his knee at the end of the 2016 season. Luck's return from his shoulder injury was fairly triumphant, as he led the Colts on a pair of drives that ended in 2 field goals. He went 6 of 9 for 64 yards and completed passes to 5 different receivers. Tannehill played only 1 series. For his first snap in 606 days, head coach Adam Gase called a rollout off a bootleg that led to a Kenny Stills reception, which is good for a first down and more. The offensive line, dismal for the most part of the last 6 seasons, actually looked pretty good, and Tannehill looked equally good in the pocket with the added protection. The Finns' first-round pick, safety Minkah Fitzpatrick, was all over the field, breaking up passes and tackling receivers. He adds much-needed skill to the Dolphins' ailing secondary, which is led by Rashad Jones. Tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern, the Vikings will be playing in Denver. We will get to see Kirk Cousins' first snaps from Minnesota since his trade from the Redskins. Keep an eye out for the quarterback situation in Denver, as right now the Broncos are rolling with Case Keenum and the still unproven Paxton Lynch. If all else fails, they have, Chad Kelly. Who's Chad Kelly? Oh, well, in 2017, he was the draft's last pick. That, according to his Wikipedia page, that makes him Mr. Irrelevant. But it will be worth noting what their second-string guys look like on the defense, because Denver's defense is what sets them apart. Without good depth on the defensive side of the ball, the Broncos may be in for another repeat of last year's 5-11 record. That's all I've got for you guys today. Remember to pick up Jack's 4-day special as soon as you exit this video. Links to all of the guys' packages are in the description of this video, and make sure to follow Ghost Picks ATS on Instagram and Twitter. If you just can't get enough of me, you can follow me on Instagram at Kylie Ray Wang and on Twitter at Kylie R. Wang. And make sure to check out my sports blog, forwardprogress.online. Have a wonderful day, guys, and happy betting.